Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Kristen Teakman, and we have the pleasure this evening of talking to the founder, creator of Clinical Skin, Ewelina. I'm so happy that you're here with us today. I have been posting on Facebook, posting on social media the last couple of days, and we have so many questions. I don't even know where to start, but I would like to thank you for taking the time to answer all these questions tonight.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So we're talking tonight about post-summer skin. And it's so
Mhm.
funny to me because I always consider my skin being at its prime and its best in the summer. But you and I spoke about this before. It doesn't always sort of work that way, does it? I mean, we really need to repair the damage essentially that we've done all summer long.
Absolutely. You think your skin is doing great in the summer, but this unsolicited sun exposure, regardless if you're on a beach or you're just driving a car and the sun rays are beating on the windshield, it does induce some damage in your skin, which resurfaces a little bit later. And that sun-induced damage usually showcases as age spots, dark spots, and even complexion, sometimes dry patches on your skin. And it's almost like this spiral effect, domino effect, that triggers other underlying, skin issues to resurface.
Definitely. So that's the great news about this evening is that all the products we're going to talk about will help to combat all of those issues that we're all having going into the fall season. So I want to let everybody at home know that we're very excited because we are going to
Yeah.
be doing a giveaway at the end of this live. And we're going to be giving away your moisturizer. I'm so excited. So most of the questions I ended up getting were about how to, save that skin. Everybody is so dry coming out of the summer, especially going into the fall. So we're going to be giving away 3 of these at the end of our live, and we're also going to be giving a promo code out at the end of the show for 30%. So I'm so excited about
Yes,
that.
guide
But
wide. So,
yeah, no, I'm like, it's going to be awesome. So I wanted to start with I've been using Clinical Skin now for a month, primarily the polypeptides. And I know we spoke about this before. So basically, I have been seeing a facialist for a long time. I just want to let everybody know that, how I discovered the brand. So I have been seeing this facialist for a long time. Last time I saw her, she said, Kristen, I think it's time for you to are you using polypeptides? And I just sort of looked at her like I was too embarrassed to say, I didn't know what a polypeptide was, but I definitely knew that I wasn't using polypeptides. So went home, searched polypeptides, Clinical Skin came up, and this is, I have to say, if I was going to have a favorite, it's the polypeptide firming serum. So the funny story is, I model, I have lots of jobs, but one of them is still modeling. I was on a modeling job before I found the polypeptides. I started using them 5 days later. I sat down in the same makeup artist's chair, and this woman sort of looked at me and she said, oh my God, your skin is radiant. After 5 days of using this polypeptide serum, already I had visually, it was unbelievable how much my skin had changed. So I am so ecstatic that I found this product. But here's the question. What exactly is a polypeptide and why does my skin look so radiant because of them?
sure. I mean, first of all, like it's so amazing to hear unsolicited compliments from two different professionals, right? So the
Yes.
makeup artist and estheticians, like they know what they're talking about, and
Yes.
to see like the visible difference in your skin, that's the biggest compliment one can get. And I'm so happy that when you're going and sitting in a makeup chair, you want to make sure that you present the best canvas they can do their magic on. So healthy and radiant skin is a good start for any makeup artist. So
Yeah, I sorry to
um,
interrupt. I love that you call it a canvas because that's essentially what our face is and our skin. It's a
right.
canvas. And you really
Right.
have to take care of it from the inside out. It's essentially like painting. It's true. In order to put all of the other things on top, makeup and whatnot, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised they were,
Let me
seeing
show
some kind of a
everybody.
result because the polypeptide filming serum is packed with so many skin-friendly ingredients and multitasking axes that one could expect to
I'm
see
gonna show you.
visible improvement in the quality of the skin in a fairly short amount of time. So that's why 5 days, well, I guess it's doable. But speaking of peptides, what are polypeptides? I think the root word for poly stems from Greek and it means many. So
Okay.
polypeptide, if you translate it, just means many peptides. But in general,
Oh,
what peptides? Yeah, so just multiple peptides. I was
that was
looking for a
easy.
fancy, I was looking for a fancy way of calling this a multi-peptide serum. And I figured, okay, polypeptides, here we are. But peptides are fragment of proteins, and we know proteins are fundamental building blocks of skin. And without peptides, skin doesn't really remain intact, and that results with loss of firmness, and the fine lines and wrinkles are more prominent, and texture changes, and just skin doesn't bounce back as it once did. So what's fascinating about peptides is the abundant research that has clearly shown that each of them, and there are so many peptides. I mean, there's a sea of peptides,
Yeah.
but they work in a very specific way, so you can target exact skincare needs. And peptides are pretty much synonymous with technologically advanced skincare. They've been, around for a while. They are time tested. They are skincare staples that a lot of skincare professionals, such as your esthetician or facialist,
Yeah.
I'm sure utilizing in their treatment room. So when it comes to polypeptides, we have many peptides. I'm happy to go through them if you're interested.
Well, I want to also say, so when you're reading the back, so you're using this in the morning and you're using this at night. And I feel like once we go through the whole line, I would love to hear your thoughts, because we had a question on that too. And it's always my biggest question is when to use all of these products. So I was trying to show everybody at home. So I just love, this is honestly my favorite. It's so creamy. There's so many, you'll see later that the vitamin C it's really clear, and it's really, I mean, it's so hydrating. I have a lot of makeup on, so I'll put it on my neck, but it just feels excellent. I can almost feel like, I want to use the word milky, like, I don't know if that's right, but compared to the other products, it's got a different consistency, and a different consistency than anything I've ever used, which is why I'm happy I found it, because it definitely is different than the other serums, lotions, and potions that I use at my 45 years of age.
So it's so funny you said it's silky, because usually I think companies, throw in silicones to make the texture very silky. There's no silicones in this particular
Oh no,
formula.
I said milky, actually.
Oh, milky. Okay, milky white, yeah.
It's like a really lovely consistency, and it feels so good. Almost like I think I'm putting too much on, and I went through my one bottle really quick. I think I'm using too much because I like it so much.
There's no such thing as too much, but I'll tell you what, serums are known for being more potent than creams, lotions, emulsions, and potions. So a little goes along the way. You just you need a little bit dab and let it absorb into the skin, and then you can move on to the next product layering. But to answer your question, when it comes to product layering, the rule of thumb is to always start with the thinnest product texture. So if it's liquid, you start with like a liquid, serum, gel. In terms of polypeptide, it's more like a gel emulsion serum, so that would be probably like after like a clear serum, but definitely before your moisturizer or like a cream emollient type of a product.
Comes later. Okay, that's good to know. So everybody at home that's listening, really take note of that, because honestly, that's the number one question that I ask any professional that I'm seeing. And I know a lot of people ask me that as well. They're like, okay, I've got all of these products, but when am I using them? How am I using them? I love this so much because it's right on the back. It's really easy. So a lot of products you find, it's on the packaging, and you've got to like rummage and find the packaging, but it's all right here. So if you're forgetting, and there's times where I actually look, I'm like, I can't remember, is this AM, PM, just PM? So it's all super easy. It's all right there. And again, like this is, if I have to pick a favorite, well, I think I shouldn't say that because I like the vitamin C too, but so these polypeptides are amazing. And again, it's exciting. So I'm excited, but I wanted to move on to sun exposure and the damaging effects of the sun. So and we're talking about post-summer skin and all of that. I recently moved to California, and I moved from New York, and you're in New York, right?
New York, Jersey.
Okay, Jersey, New York, tri-state. So my whole thing is that when I lived on the East Coast, oh my goodness, like if I got a little bit of sun, I was just like, oh, bring it. I need sun all day long. I'm in California now, and I know it sounds ridiculous because it's starting to get cold and rainy over on the East Coast, but I'm in the sun all the time. I religiously use my sunblock. I wear a hat. I reapply. I'm doing everything that I can, but I'm still getting, I still get the brown spots, and my sun is dry. That's all of the damaging effects from the environment. And I just keep thinking, of all of these products, what can I use for my skin? What's going to help to combat the environment? The daily wear and tear essentially that your skin gets from walking outside.
Right. I mean, I guess you cannot, avoid UV exposure. And now we also have, we are glued to our, devices between phones and computers. So then you get the blue light exposure. You're just bombarded by those free radicals. So I
Okay,
think that's
wait a
what
second. So I actually didn't even really know that. I'm sorry, I'm an interrupter.
no, it's
So you mean to tell me that when we're working on our computers, that light from the UV is just as damaging as sun when I'm walking outside?
the light and also the heat. So the
Oh,
warmth also can trigger, if you have underlying conditions such as melasma, that can exaggerate it too,
oy.
unfortunately. So it's a vicious circle, unfortunately. But, according to research, UV overexposure is the top reason behind about 80% of signs of aging. So every time you go outdoors, even, with or without, protective, sunscreen, it still damages the skin. In general, as we age, the production of collagen and elastin slows down gradually. Um, so like I said, you have to constantly invest in a quality skincare to help offset all this damage
Mhm.
and the exposure to environmental aggressors to kind of help skin bounce back to its like youthful and healthy status. But
Right.
signs of photoaging and UV exposure usually resurface in the terms of age spots, blotchy, ruddy complexion, wrinkles,
Brown
uh,
spots.
brown spots, you name it, like and even texture, dry patches. It's like I said, once it starts, you can
So,
you can ease
we
it a
also,
little bit.
while we're talking about all these age spots and all this, another question that we had earlier, I just want to remind everybody at home that's watching, if you
Yeah.
have a question, write it in the chat because we have got, like the most amazing woman right here who invented this amazing skincare line. So Ewelina is more than happy to answer any of your questions tonight.
Yeah.
So definitely take advantage of this awesome time. So my other question that we had earlier was, how old, I'm 45. I know that my mom's watching, she's 70. I have friends that are watching that are in their 20s. So what's the right age to start combating all of these issues? Can you start at any age or?
Well, I'll tell you that we don't test on children, but we do test
Yeah.
on women anywhere from 25 to 75, probably,
Okay.
age group and all skin tones and skin types, and it's clinical testing. But I think that anybody who's seeking corrective, like a revision, can benefit from these products, but also prevent them, especially with
Right.
antioxidants. So if you want to prevent, future damage, or at least, help shield from, the UV exposure and free radicals, and also, take care of the quality and the health of your skin. Now it's time to take, to implement some changes.
Oh, definitely. Okay,
Yes.
so that's good to know. So as early as 25, you can be preventative, which
Mhm.
is so great. I mean, these are all things that I just, want to pass on to my daughter for sure. She's going to hit her
Listen,
25th
we
birthday.
are the selfie generation, right? We take
Yeah.
photos
Yes.
constantly every day. You want to look good. I think back in the day, going to see a plastic surgeon or getting a procedure done, aesthetic procedures, laser, microneedling, radiofrequency was, it wasn't mainstream. It was kind of like a taboo. Nowadays, you see 20-year-olds getting, injectables, Botox, mini Botox treatments. So when they invest into those kind of procedures, chemical peels, they see a facialist. In order to continue the results at home, they should be investing in quality, skincare and home regimen as well. So if
Yeah.
they're seeing a professional for those treatments, aesthetic procedures, they should be using professional grade, medical grade skincare at home, ideally.
Yeah. No, exactly. And I know about, seeing the medical professionals. It's so crazy because, you know, I had someone tell me recently, it was like, you're at a girl's lunch or whatever, and you're all sitting around and you're like, oh my goodness, like this or that, or I'm getting older, or, we're all approaching whatever birthday. And I've had somebody just tell me recently, they're like, you know what, Kristen, it's not about getting the certain procedures done. It's just about taking care of your skin. And that means using the right ingredients, really expanding your skincare line. It's another crazy thing with me is like, it all goes back to these facialists. I try and get like a facial every 6 weeks just because of the line of work I do.
I
Lots of
love that.
makeup, so I need to
Mhm.
clean my skin. So the other thing too is definitely just trying to use the right products. But I found that for the longest time, I was essentially stuck in a product rut. So if anybody out there is watching, I want you to look at the products that you're using. For me, it was my cleanser, it was my basic moisturizer, which worked for me for so long. But the issue is you get to a point where you sort of outgrow your products. hence me with the
Plateau,
polypeptides. I
right?
reached a point where my facialist had known me for a long time, and I think she was seeing in my skin it was time for me to evolve with my age, with each birthday. It's like, okay, Kristen, it's time to add in a polypeptide. Are you using a vitamin C? Let's amp up your moisturizer. You need a more adult moisturizer. So again, that's why we're here today, and that's why it's so nice to get all of these questions answered. I want to remind everybody at home that we're giving away 3 moisturizers at the end of the show. So definitely stay tuned. And if you want to try these amazing products, we're going to give a promo code for 30% off at the end of the show as well. So that's going to be really exciting. So,
but I couldn't agree more, Kristen. You do have to jumpstart your skincare routine because the skin can plateau if you have the same regimen continuously. After a while, you got to challenge your skin a little bit. So, what the start of the new season means is the perfect time to actually indulge in a bit of beauty retail therapy. And what a better way to learn about new clinical skin brand and what we have to offer.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And I love that you said the skin retail therapy, because so many people will go buy a new pair of boots or a sweater, but especially as we age, I mean, ladies,
I'm guilty of that. Yes.
I know, but that's what was so exciting for me about this fall is finding clinical skin, because I really, again, just that whole moment when I sat down on that makeup artist chair to have a essential stranger who only had met me once before notice a visible difference in my skin, to me was like, just said it all. So I was so excited about that.
You know what? Like, we don't think about skin as the organ, but it is the largest organ of your body, right? Like, you wouldn't do certain things to your heart, to your liver, but we do for our skin. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, what am I doing for this organ? Because it's here with me, and it's like the first thing that people notice, right? It's your complexion.
Yeah, no, definitely. I want to go next and talk about vitamin C. For me, I feel like vitamin C, I read about it all the time. I'm seeing all the different products, whether I'm at a drugstore or I'm at a beauty counter, wherever I may be, it's always about the vitamin C. I feel like even some makeup products might have vitamin C in them. And I always associate vitamin C, this is so silly, with growing up. And my mom would give me a glass of orange juice in the morning, year round, especially in the winter, this time of the year. And she would say, it's good for you. It's essentially like drinking your vitamins. And I just noticed that it was like one of those things where it's like, okay, so we're using this, we're drinking it, we're taking vitamin C when we don't feel well to boost our immunity. So is the vitamin C serum essentially doing the same thing, but topically?
Of course. I mean, your mom was so right. I mean, drinking OJ, especially fresh squeezed OJ, is definitely like healthy and good for you, and I'm sure it can benefit your complexion. However, in the face of like escalating environmental stress, it's nearly impossible to get sufficient vitamin C into the skin through diet alone. So unfortunately, drinking OJ will not do the trick, but that's why we have beautiful vitamin C topical formulations, and applying topical vitamin C is the most efficient way to get that antioxidant power directly to fight the free radicals. So
free radicals.
Yes. But vitamin C is like one of the top, I would say, anti-aging ingredients, and for the reason because it is a powerhouse antioxidant, helps protect from skin from against free radical damage, offers photoprotection, it supports collagen, which we definitely want to hold on to. It helps brighten the skin, even out the skin tone. So just think about the discolorations, all those age spots, poof, and gone. Not right away.
I love the poof, and I love the powerhouse. You had me at powerhouse.
And listen, I'm not.
Can I pour this into a bath, and can I take a bath in it? Will that help?
You know what? I'm gonna try to create a supersized version of it, but it wouldn't hurt. Absolutely wouldn't hurt. But vitamin C, like you said, it's good for your immune system, but it supports skin's overall healthy function. So it's definitely an essential in any skincare routine.
Oh my gosh. So I want to remind everyone. Oh, sorry. Say it again.
No, one cannot go wrong, I guess, incorporating vitamin C into their regimen. Like, it has preventive and corrective benefits. So it's good for all age groups and men and female alike. It doesn't discriminate. You can definitely benefit from it.
Oh my gosh. So my other question is, we had a question about men. Can men use all of these products? So when my husband goes to take these products from me, is that he can, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, men's skin is a little bit thicker, by default, but absolutely they can use it. with the vitamin C, men use, I guess, tend to shave, hopefully daily.
Yeah.
So they do open up the skin barrier a little bit, and a lot of vitamin C's on the market have propylene glycol, which is alcohol. It's actually an allergen of the year, but a lot of vitamin C's are using alcohol to help drive vitamin C into the skin. So it can be a little bit, irritating or tingling. Ours doesn't. It has a
Mhm.
different, milder delivery system, so it should be safe to use even post shave for men. I would say patch test it first if you're too afraid to
Yeah.
give it a try, but it shouldn't hurt you. No, you
I
can
mean,
definitely benefit from it.
this is another thing too. It's so soothing, and I wanted to just show everybody at home too. It's really, it's just so lovely.
I
It's
call it a
so,
liquid gold.
I mean, and it is. And can you guys see at home? It's gold. It really is. And it's, I mean, honestly, and the packaging is so lovely too. Let me tell you, I don't know if everybody can see behind me here. It's absolutely stunning. So that's good to know. So this is nice to use after, so my husband could apply this after he shaves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hmm.
Okay. I
Yes,
love
and
that.
I mean this is an amazing formula. It has not only one antioxidant, vitamin C, but it has an array or a cast of antioxidants. As new beauty editor, shout out to Amber, if she's ever watching us, she called it a cast of antioxidants. So there's a broad spectrum antioxidant, almost like an antioxidant army on your skin, and it's
Oh,
being surfing microdoses throughout the day. It helps maximize the vitamin C reservoir in your skin. You
mhm.
cannot really go wrong using this wonderful product, and it has ceramides and seaweed and other wonderful ingredients
Oh.
to help, offset whatever your skin is fighting.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then it's morning and night, because right on the bottom back of the bottle, that's what it says too, which
Absolutely.
is
Yes.
interesting because when I think vitamin C, my mom orange juice, I think morning.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking to a friend about it. She's like, "You just use it in the morning, right?" And I said, "No, you use it before you go to bed too." So that's also
Right.
really good to know.
I mean, we say compliance is key, so you want to use it regularly, right? If you
Yeah,
have to use it once a day, do it once a day. If you can do it twice a day, you don't forget, great.
right.
It's not gonna hurt you if you do it twice daily. If you can afford to do so, by all means. But if your skincare regimen is 9 steps long and you have to skip one, the PM application, it's fine as well.
Right. No, no, exactly. So let's talk about vitamin A. I feel like out of all of the vitamins, that's one that I'm not as familiar with. So this product is the Retinol Peptide Refining Serum. And I will show everybody at home while you tell us. So this, it's the same. It's just, it's not as golden. It's a little bit lighter in color. So
It's a
would
little
you
better.
use the vitamin C first and then the vitamin A, or does it really not?
Correct. Yes,
Oh, okay.
absolutely. Vitamin C will go first, let it absorb, let it
Mhm.
dry. Some people use a little like handheld fan to let it, dry on the surface of the skin, and then retinol will go next. Hmm.
Okay. So
But
tell us about retinols in general.
oh my gosh, like retinol, unless you are breastfeeding or pregnant, don't play with retinol. Other than that, the vitamin A is one of the most versatile ingredients that any skincare like aficionado or skincare professional must have in their arsenal of tools because it's super multitasking. It helps promote gentle cell renewal. It helps diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It can help smooth your skin surface and help even it out as well. And for those people who have issues with their pore size, and I feel like we all do at
Ugh,
some
oh
point
my
in
God,
life,
don't even get me started. But I won't after I finish. Just give me a couple more months of using all your amazing clinical skin
yeah,
products.
it definitely diminishes the appearance of pore size. That's huge. I mean, vitamin A has anti acneic properties a little bit. It's an anti-aging powerhouse. It helps exfoliation, rejuvenation. It's just overall wonderful. And our retinol product actually houses the real deal vitamin A
Mm.
plus the very popular plant derivative bakuchiol
Oh,
and many botanicals as well. And on top of it, we added peptides because I'm a fan of peptides. The firstborn was the polypeptide from ink serum, and I tried to carry the torch and include a one or two peptides in any anti-aging formula that followed the polypeptide from ink serum. So this is not your average retinol. I would say this is more of like a performance product. It's
mhm.
not a retinol with a moisturizer. It's not a hydrating retinol. It's a real deal heavy duty product. If you
Mhm.
use it daily and you're new to retinols, you will experience like visible flaking and peeling of the skin because this
Okay.
product definitely works. It's not a chemical peel, but it's on that level. But if you have skin that has been retinized, if you have skin that it's more mature, and you have visible signs of aging, those more like, wrinkles, deeper wrinkles and fine lines, this is the product you definitely want to use.
Okay, amazing. And this is just, it says on the back, just for PM. So this is just for the nighttime routine.
Correct. Yeah, vitamin A is super like photosensitive, meaning if you expose it to the sun, it kind of, defeats the purpose of applying it. So you only do it at nighttime.
Right. Okay. Okay.
But
Amazing.
it makes the skin a little bit more sensitive to the sun, so you have to use
I remember
sun
that.
protection. So apply a good physical block sunscreen, definitely.
Okay, definitely. We should all be doing that anyway, everyone out
Right.
there.
So,
So,
it's interesting. Some people think that, they shouldn't be using retinols, especially post-summer. But I'll tell you that, when you are dealing with post-summer damage and your skin is dehydrated, it tends to feel dry, patchy, and rough. This is mostly a result of skin cell renewal being disrupted. So exfoliating and using vitamin A that helps, so yielding this gentle cell renewal helps remove dead skin cells and allows for the healthy cells to resurface and gives you like this glow and boost of instant glow.
oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we all need all of that. You like, again, you had me at Glow, you had me at Boost, you had me at Powerhouse. So I feel like all of these products together, they all complement each other. And they're all just sort of helping to make us all stay young, fresh, and beautiful.
Rejuvenated, yes, yeah, and trust me, I'm like I steer away from like the fluff words like glow and and anti-aging, but
Yeah.
these are really well researched and well formulated products and formulas. It's not
Yeah.
your cookie
And
cutter. It's professional grade. It's definitely recommended by skincare professionals and used in their treatment rooms. It's not something you can get at your OTC drugstore.
exactly. And I want to remind everyone at home, first off, that we're giving away 3 moisturizers in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm very excited about that. And you're going to love this moisturizer. And we're also giving a 30% off promo code at the end as well. So you guys can try the products. So I was recently on the website and I was very excited to see that you guys have these amazing gift with purchases. So I'm going to show everybody at home there. So you can pick when you order, you can pick off the website what you want to purchase. I mean, what you want to get
Absolutely.
as a
Yes,
gift.
sky's the limit. Pick and choose.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So I want to show everybody at home. So first off, we've got this. This is really cute. It's a terry cloth. It's got clinical skin on it, and you can use that for your face washing. And then I love this one. Oh my gosh. So this one is silk, and I love anything silk because it's just good for your hair. It doesn't mess up your
Right.
blow dry, ladies, if you're getting a blow dry. I have to say, the other morning I went and got coffee in it, and I got so many compliments.
Oh, great.
So I'm wearing mine out. And then I also wanted to show everyone at home. Dun dun dun! This is amazing. So this is the massage beauty roller. The packaging is amazing, but this beauty roller is different to any beauty roller that I've ever tried. So I would love for you. I'm gonna tell you what I experience, and you're gonna tell me what's happening. So it gives like a pull. Will you explain to me what's happening and then how I'm supposed to use it?
Yeah. So, I mean, I searched a
You guys can
while
see
for a roller that actually did what it was supposed to do. There's so many rollers, prototypes that just glide on your skin. This one actually grips your skin, and it's supposed to
grips.
grip.
That's what it's
Grip.
doing.
Yeah. It's supposed to like emulate the Petrissage massage technique, which is like this needling kind of sensation. It's supposed to pull and grab your skin. So the trick is if you lead with the handle and massage it
Up
this
here.
way, yeah, that kind of
This
helps,
one.
with this lifting, sculpting,
Oh,
the jaw. It
oh,
feels differently, right? Yeah. You
oh
have to
my
try it
gosh.
on your neck and on your
I
collarbone.
mean, so you're leading with a handle, and then do you always go up? So I'm going up.
Oh, correct. And away from your face, right?
Yep. Oh my
But you
gosh.
can
I
also
just want to let everybody know at home, this sensation is unbelievable. And I don't know if you can see, but it does. It grips. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't, it doesn't pinch. It doesn't do anything like that. It's just you could just tell it's working. So Ewelina, what products do with all the products, or do I need to use a serum? I don't want to use this on a dry face, right? Or
So you can, if you lead
okay.
with the rollers, right? You're pretty much, trying to massage the skin, increase the circulation, which helps the product absorption. You can do it prior to applying a product, any serum, even a moisturizer, or you can do it with the serum and moisturizer. It really doesn't matter. So you can do it at your leisure. When you're on the phone, you're on Zoom, you just want to get a little bit of, like face massaging going on.
Oh, it's
You name
really,
it.
honestly, it's unbelievable. The grip is amazing. So everyone at home, this is a gift with purchase. So you guys could
Totally.
have this too
And a
when you,
wonderful value, absolutely. And it comes with a
yes.
cute little velvet pouch. So if you're
Yep.
traveling, you just put it in
So
here
cute.
and off you go.
So cute. And it's nice to just keep with you all the time. And then you have these amazing pouches as well. I've got these in the background. These are gorgeous.
Thank
So
you.
fun. So you can
With
stick all your products in here. I mean, my gosh, you could even use this as like, it's so darling, like a little clutch. This one opens up like this and you can put all of your products right inside. Love.
And it's also piano leather, so it's kind of scratch proof. It should last you a little
Mm-hmm.
bit longer than your usual PVC cosmetic bag. And if you are a
Yeah.
collector, they all
Yeah.
match. You can kind of collect a series of those cosmetic bags as
Oh my
well.
gosh, it's the perfect size. It's really cute, and I feel like I can't ever personally have too many of makeup bags, just
Mhm.
because I'm always kind of all the different
They
bags you
come in
can put in your
handy,
gym bag, travel, everything.
right? No, they definitely come in handy.
Yes. Oh, definitely. So I would love to talk about the moisturizer. First
Yes.
off, I'm a sucker for packaging, and I would love to know. I just want to show everybody. So this pops off,
Hmm.
and I love how I was just using it earlier. I love how essentially, so it's just, I don't know if you guys can see, you just push it twice,
Like
right?
a
You
little
do
disc you press. Hmm.
two pumps, and there you go, just like that. The beauty of this is for me, the old moisturizer I was using, I would just stick my fingers in, and I felt like I was always getting everything sort of dirty and definitely taking much more than I needed. So is this all I need?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the surface of your skin. So people
Okay.
like to also, cake it, apply it generously. But like I said, little goes a long the way.
Mm-hmm.
With the packaging, it's interesting because I was developing it during COVID days. So I was very
Ah,
keen on, keeping it as touchless as possible. So I came across this airless packaging. And
yeah.
second thing, it also protects the chemistry inside. So what you're getting with this moisturizer is an investment into like 9 emollients. You have 4 biomimetic ceramides, you have like vitamin F. I mean, you have so many amazing ingredients. I want to make sure that it was housed in a packaging
Yeah.
that would, kind of protect it and
Preserve.
cocoon it and
Right.
preserve it to an essence. So it's airless. It doesn't get exposed to oxygen. You don't double dip with your fingers, may it be clean or not. It's just
Yeah.
you wipe it and then off you go. So, but fall and winter may be the coziest time of the year, but
Show you
that
again.
indoor heat and cold air outside can seriously dry out your skin. So forget about the
Mm-hmm.
skin damage from the sun and dryness. Now you have to prepare for the cold months, and there are several ingredients that I personally recommend that everybody incorporates into their skincare routine starting now. And the ingredients categories are usually like humectants, such as hyaluronic acid or glycerin, and emollients such as ceramides. And so it happens that all of those ingredients are already contained in the lipid moisturizer that helps, the skin's natural moisture barrier improve and
Mm.
also retain the skin's water content. So
Love.
investing into a moisturizer that contains ceramides, as this one, and cholesterol and fatty acids, as they mimic the skin moisturizing functions to hold on hydration, is definitely a smart move.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. And you can feel too. It's like, I feel like it's like that little bit is very mighty and you can feel it on your skin, which is nice
Right.
too. Cause I like being able to, um, obviously I don't like to contaminate all of my different things. And I like that I'm
Mhm.
getting just enough, but the packaging is so fun. And again, the proof is in the pudding. So I'm really excited. And out of all the questions I got on social media, most of the questions were revolving around moisturizer.
Oh,
Moisture, moisture, moisture. My skin is dehydrated, that post summer skin. So, out of all the products that we talked about tonight, again, I'm not the professional, but my takeaway from experience is I really feel like these are four, again, I'm going to use your word, powerhouse products. And I feel like they all sort of, I'm just going to say dance because that's what comes to mind. I feel like all these products are sort of dancing together to really work with my skin, whether it's fighting off the damages of the environment, giving me that boost of vitamin C that we spoke about. My skin is definitely starting to get really dry as well. I feel like all of these, I always just think about the supplements that I take in my multi-pack. I feel like
sure.
between all of these, all the products that we spoke about today, it's essentially like taking my multi-pack of vitamins, but applying them to my skin.
Yeah, like the nutraceuticals, absolutely. And
Yeah.
you know, um, trust me, it's super important about the ingredients that go into the formula, but also very important what doesn't go in the formula. It's been always very meaningful to me.
Mm-hmm.
All these products, fragrance-free, paraben-free, they are as clean and clinical as they get, and all of them have our proprietary ACE technology, which is designed to actually help support the skin barrier and help offset environmental damage. So it's all about skin health and quality at the end of the day. So that's kind of like the foundation of clinical skin, and all of the products have the basic foundation in them, plus whatever they deliver on.
Yeah, no, definitely. So we're almost there, everybody. We're going to announce in a couple of minutes our 3 winners who are going to get this fantastic moisturizer. So we had a couple other questions today. We spoke about the order. We spoke about the age. And I think that the number one question today was really moisturizer. And again, like serums can also moisturize your skin. And the good news is we're going to give this away. So I hope the people who asked for the moisturizer.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
So all the products have like hydrating bases, and all our products are actually manufactured with pharmaceutical grade water. It makes you feel better. So it's actually a step above, the cleanest water possible. So you're really getting a quality and a bang for your buck.
I can't, that's something that I wouldn't even think of, it's unbelievable. That's really kind of cool to hear about that.
Yeah, it's like a step above distilled water, but it's definitely, we try to invest in the purest and most biocompatible ingredients possible. And that's what you get with clinical skin, the real deal.
Yeah, no, and honestly, everyone watching, you could just feel it. It's great. I can't wait for you guys to all try it. So, okay, we have our 3 winners. I'm so excited. So we have, it's Alexandra Burton. Yay,
congratulations, Alexandra. Yeah.
You're going to get one of these.
I'm ringing a bell for you.
I know. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we have Alexandra Burton, Anne Marie, and Danny Valdez. Yay! Congratulations,
guys.
All you have to do is you have to DM Clinical Skin. So send them a DM in their chat and then give them your address and everything, and you get to go home with a moisturizer. Very, very exciting. And then we also have a promo code. So do we have that code? So the promo code is for 30% off. The promo code is Clinical Live 30. Is that right?
Yes.
So it's
Clinical Live 30.
Yep, Clinical Live 30. So you can try all these amazing products for 30% off. So just now in this chat, so definitely take advantage of this amazing promo. I'm so excited. I feel like I learned so much. So, I'm gonna, when we get off, I can't wait to keep
wonderful. You can go the other way too. It will help you massage the product in. So it's not wrong either or, but I feel like you will definitely get addicted to that sensation of lifting, right? And sculpting.
But I honestly, it's just like the coolest feeling, the gripping of it all. And it's like, so you said to do it with the serums, or you can your face should just be a little bit moisturized?
With and without, it really depends.
Okay.
If you want to increase, massage your skin, increase circulation so the serums can absorb better, you can do it prior to application of the serum, and you can also help drive the serum into the skin. So either or, there's no wrong way, to be honest with you. Have fun, play with it.
Yeah, oh my God, it's like, it just feels so amazing. It's so exciting.
But try it on your shoulders. I'm telling you, it's a relief for that. The tech neck, as they call it, the tech neck as well.
Oh my gosh. So tonight when I put my daughter to sleep, how she wants me to scratch her back, I'm going to do this instead. She's like, oh my God.
Mine does the same thing. She wants her feet massaged, so I feel like.
Oh my, isn't it funny?
That's coming next.
Oh my God, feels so nice. This is so awesome. I just don't ever want to stop. Okay. So for everyone who won, Clinical Skin is going to DM you. And I want to remind you all that the promo code is Clinical Skin, right? 30, is that right? No, Clinical Live.
Clinical Live 30. Okay,
Clinical Live 30. So I have to say all the products are amazing. If you're already using a product with one product in it, try a different product for now. If you can get the whole line, it's so worth it. I can't even tell you, I've seen such a huge difference in my skin. So, Ewelina, I really, really, really thank you so much for taking the time tonight. I am obsessed with the line. I feel younger and more radiant. It honestly, in all sincerity, it feels so good to get like a grip on my skincare. You know, I know that I can let these products carry me into the next 15, 20 years of my life. And knowing that I'm taking care of it. Like you know, you go to the gym and you exercise, and you go to a restaurant and you order the right things on a menu. For me, this is, I felt like it was really time, especially going into the winter months after this post-summer, you know, skin that we're talking about. And just coming out of the last 2 years, I felt like I was a little off track with my skincare routine. So it's nice to feel on track again. So I really thank you and Clinical Skin.
Yeah, a little self-care didn't hurt anybody, right? Ever.
Yes, exactly. So put down the boots and buy the skincare, everybody at home.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kristen. That was
Thank
wonderful.
you. Bye, everybody. Congrats to the winners.
Congratulations.